Yo,
Yo.
good morning. I'm chilling, baby. You feel me?
Man.
I'm about to send this link out now. The actual link one more time. So all you I mean, get we got man,
I'm about to
Philly in the building. Say it again.
No, I'm about to do the same thing and shit. Hold on, I might drop down for a brief second because it's probably gonna knock me out. I'll be right back.
Got you. All right, there you go. Whoa. Oh shit. Did I do it right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it, man. How you feeling today, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I mean,
Hold on, I can't
good.
see you.
Oh shit. Hold on. All right, I'm back. No, bro. No, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm feeling good, feeling blessed, all that. I mean, good vibes and everything. You know what I mean? Just, staying afloat, man. Staying afloat, staying driven. You know what I mean?
Right. I see you out here working, man. You got a few events coming up, man. Let's talk. Let me get to you. What's your next few opponents, man?
Know what I mean? I got coming up. I got C Still coming up. That go down at the Battle Academy in Philly. That's October 29th. Then I battle Wu Kane. That's on a Depth channel. That's gonna be Never Forget 3, November 10th. And then I got Geechee December 23rd. I mean, so I'm in a little battle rap mini tour type shit. You know what I mean?
You got a nice schedule coming up, man. And that Geechee John, that's major right there, man.
Yeah, man. No, that's definitely a major look, man.
Now, when it came to the Geechee, it was more like It was more like a conversation, and then you and bro just said fuck it and made it happen. And I gotta salute you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Look, man. I just try to you know what I mean? I just look. It's some things are just in God's hands, man. You know what I mean? Some things just in God's hands how it happened, bro. You know what I mean? No. But yeah, right. Man. No.
Now, what was your last opponent? What was your last outside opponent?
My last outside opponent was Moo. Battle Moo 223 and shit. Gates of Garden. That was my last outside joint. You know what I mean?
Right. That lead me to ask you what you think about the Philly battle rap scene. You feel like we getting where we need to be. We're where we need to be.
Yeah, I feel like this is low. I mean, this is as close as we got into the DVD scene. You know what I mean? I feel like right now, as far as how the city's moving, how everybody is on big cars everywhere down the board. You know what I mean? How it's you know what I mean? It's just Philly shit. It's like crazy vibe. K Walker out there working. You know what I mean? You yourself out there working. Stiz out there working. Moo out there working. It's a beautiful thing to see. Like everybody just, you know what I mean? Back on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And
yeah. The city looking good, man. The city looking good right now, man. I'm proud of us because it was a time when we was out of it. You know what I mean? It was a time when we was low key out the race, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And then now we in the bounce back period. We on some shit now. We bringing some niggas outside they ain't seen in a minute. Salute the hollow, man. You know what I mean? And we about to keep that shit going. You know what I mean? We about to keep that shit going for sure.
Right. Now, you spoke of some old school hitters, right? That came back. Right. Now, in my mind, from when I was coming up, bro, I thought Philly was the goats and the starters of this shit for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And people say New York was. What is your take on that? I mean, not even being biased and none of that. Like, what's your take on that? Philly, New York. Who did what first from your standpoint?
Honestly, I was like so tapped into Philly, bro. Like, cause I live here, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I was so tapped in that I didn't even know what New York was doing. You feel me? Like, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? Especially during the me going at Reed days and touch money first headshots. You know what I mean? I was so locked into that. So the first New York shit I ever saw was um Jay Mills versus Sukasa or who the boy was. It was some boy he battled outside of Bad Boy one time. That was the first time I saw Jay Mills since the E-Nuts battle and shit. And then I saw Jay Mills first murder Mook. So I feel like, for my opinion, I feel like Philly did a lot of this shit first. You know what I mean? In my opinion, as far as like having a movement, Philly was first. And that's hands down. I mean,
Philly was
that's
first. That's
my
what I said.
humble opinion. Right.
Right now, I was on not Instagram, I was on YouTube, and as I was scrolling by, you popped up on the algorithm, and it seemed like, it didn't seem like nothing. I seen you, and I seen the shorty you interviewed, and I know y'all had a nice business transaction. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. Salute to my homegirl Fire Chick. You know what I mean? I've been doing business with Fire Chick since 2011, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? And she started a league of her own. It's not battle rap. It's like a performance battle league. So it's pretty much you getting judged on your performance. You know what I mean? It's more of the best way I can describe it for people to really understand it is kind of like Broadway in a way. You know what I mean? Broadway, Hamilton, that type of shit. You know what I mean? Whereas you're getting pretty much judged on your entertainment. That's the simplest way to put it. You know what I mean? You're getting judged on your entertainment, your music, your attire, the whole 9 yards, or whatever. You know what I mean? I think that's a dope thing that she's doing for up and coming artists to really get their name out there and get their the recognition they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And Double V said the audio choppy. It did pop up choppy on my joint. Let's exit out and come right back in one more time.
Hold on.
Let us know if the audio right in the chat, y'all. Like, is my audio choppy? Yo, my audio good money? Yo. D Money out here making some moves, man. You know what I mean? Philly. You feel me? Philly. You dig?
Yo. I'm good.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right. What's the date of that event? You say?
Is this Saturday? 20. This Saturday is going down. What's it? October 14th. My fault. So this Saturday. If you go to Eventbrite, type in the Performance Battle League. Tickets is on there, or you can pay at the door. At the door is $20. We'll be going down at 20th and Market, 10 hands boxing gym. You know what I mean? Make sure you get there. It's 2 p.m. to 6, whatever. So, you know what I mean? Make sure you get there. You know what I mean? I'll be in the building. Yeah.
You feel me? How about this, right? With the last biggest battle that happened so far was Easy and Geechee, right? Let me ask you, is there anything off limits in battle rap for you? Like, is there like Nah, I ain't doing that. Or what you think is stooping too low?
I think anything speaking among the dead, you know what I mean? In my opinion, you know, speaking on the dead, I feel like you can pay homage to the dead, but it's like talking down on it is kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So I think that's where the line is pretty much drawn, you know what I mean? In my opinion. Um, yeah, yeah.
Hold up, she said the same thing. Double V said, you see it? Said it's still choppy. That's your folks. Say, I want to see.
I don't even know the ball.
They always in the joint. Yep. Let me see. Say something right quick. Let me see. Is it on?
Yo.
She said, you got your you got Wi-Fi on.
Hold
I don't
on.
know. You got you got the speaker. You got your speaker down, like downwards.
Hold on. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Maybe if I pick the phone up and shit.
Yeah. You good money. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you loud and clear.
All right.
All right. I mean, all right. Yeah, same shit with me. You feel me? When it comes to shit about, I mean, like, I ain't a personal, I ain't an angler. You feel me? Like,
Right.
more like what? I just talk the talk. You know what I mean, that I like talking and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
How about I go in this direction right here, man? What's your favorite top 5 battles, bro?
My favorite top 5 battles off the top of my head, because I really gotta think on that. Well, first will be Ines and Hollow Man. Tay Rock and Paste. I guess Lux and Calico, just for the nostalgia purposes. This is a sleeper too. K-Shine and Geechee. That got slept on. And I'm gonna go Hitman versus A Ward. I mean A Bird.
Hitman versus A Bird.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
those are my top 5 right now.
What about your top 5 battle rappers?
My top 5 battle rappers, in no order: Surf, Ness, K-Shine, Geechee, and Tay Rock. Yeah.
And Tay Rock. It's a good
Yeah.
joint. Is your top 5 the same as your Mount Rushmore?
Nah, that get a little different. And that get a little different for multiple reasons, but that's a little different.
Let's get your Mount Rushmore then.
My Mount Rushmore is Mook, Cassidy, Lux, Surf, fuck it, I gotta put Ness back up there. And it's the reason why I put the reason why those are my top 5 is because each of them elevated battle rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like each of them had a key component to what battle rap is. I mean, that's for a personal reason because I feel like Ness don't get the credit he deserves in this culture as far as like the things he has done. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a reason why there's even a niggas is getting paid for battles because of Ness. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think he explained it in the interview when he was talking about him first, my sign and shit. That was the first time a battler ever got paid for a battle. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah, and then Mook, for the obvious reasons, Mook is one of the godfathers of this battle rap shit. You know what I mean? Then there's Lux, then Cassie's, because Cassie's the reason why the majority of us, I can only speak on the East Coast, the majority of us did punchlines. You know what I mean? It was punch heavy is because of Cass. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
Now, we're speaking of Ness, that just made me think about what's your favorite punchliner and your favorite flower? Who got the best flow? And who just talk that you like the best puncher, flow, and just talk like you like, ah.
Right, right. The best puncher, in my opinion, is that's low key a tie to me though. It's between Tay Rock and Rum Nitty, like low key when it comes to punches and shaking the room. It's a tie for me. I can't even give you an individual answer. That's how close that shit is to me. But if I am, I'm gonna edge it to Rum Nitty on the punching aspect. As far as flowing, I might gotta go read. I'm gonna go read with the flow. You know what I mean? And when it comes to like just talking that talk,
Yeah.
um, I gotta go Geechee. I'm going Geechee. Yeah, I'm going Geechee.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Geechee.
Okay. Now you went battle rap viral not too long ago, right?
Right, right.
Let's talk about the easy situation.
I mean, oh, go ahead, my fault.
No, you good, bro. You good.
No, I decided to drop the tape because I felt like, well, the obvious first, you're not from Philly. You know what I mean? That was the obvious one. And then number two, um, it was more of a competitive thing. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, like how 50 made his mark, you know what I mean, with how to rob and shit like that, when he really like put the stamp in it, like, yeah, nigga, I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? I felt like I had to make a statement as well. You know what I mean? I felt like I had to do something to really make people understand or really open their eyes that, like, okay, this nigga here, like, I don't know this nigga from a can of paint, but this nigga in here, like, he came across my desk, like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? On that
Right.
type term. So I felt like, if you're gonna make a move, if you're gonna take a shot, nigga, why not take the shot at the hottest nigga in the game? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
if you gonna shoot that motherfucker, make sure you hit a nigga
Right.
that, you know what I mean, everybody gonna be like, damn, you shot at that nigga, like, you know what I mean? That type of thing. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, respectful. I respect it. I mean, now we both from the city. How was it for you growing up in Philly?
Um, it was kind of, it's kind of shaky, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it was it was a decent experience. You know what I mean? It was a decent experience because I got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up on City Line. You know what I mean? For the majority of my teenage years, and then like when I turned like maybe 19, 20, I moved to Warnock, to Uptown, where it was more like, the trenches and shit like that. So I kind of got like pretty much the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny though. I shot more shot more fades on City Line than I did in the trenches. You know what I mean? That was the craziest part. Like, it was like weird as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I got more love over there in Uptown than I did up there. You know what I mean? But no. It's like, it was a good experience in the city. You know what I mean? It was a good experience in Philly. You know what I mean? You get a lot of bad rap. Like even the bad is regular. You know what I mean? When you from Philly, like the bad becomes regular. So it's like, what is it to be traumatized about? You feel what I'm saying? Like the bad just becomes regular after a while. That's why I'm able to say like it was pretty decent. You know what I mean? Because it's that regular. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the good and the bad is so regular here that it's like, you know what I mean?
It's a fact. You feel me? Shit be turning regular like real fast. You know what I mean, at a young age, you'd be like, damn, two people got killed today. You'd be like, oh shit. I mean, same thing just happened 2 days ago. You know what I mean, shit like that. You know what I mean. So and then you got growing up. I mean, good times, and I mean, everybody linking up. I mean, gonna go do whatever they gonna go do. Old back in the day, dollar party shit like that. I mean,
Yeah, that type of shit.
pool hall days, all type of shit like that. Like, and Philly
Yeah,
set a lot of trends. Like, how about this? Like, what do you think about Philly, man? We set a lot of trends like talking, dances, et cetera, et
right.
cetera. I want to stick more to the vocabulary. What do you think about Philly adopting Chicago's slang more than anything, or am I tripping when I say that? When I think that, or is it
No,
just a younger
you
generation?
kind of like uh, it was kind of you kind of on point with that. Like you kind of like on point with that because it's like we was for so long we was known for being original. You feel what I'm saying? And it feel like the young kids just got more influenced by that you know what I mean, that style, and I feel like the creativity of being original is gone. You feel what I'm saying? In this era you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm waiting for the young boy that I mean decide to do his own thing. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be supportive of the what I mean, of the music just because they on that wave. Hey man, we all cling on to something at once. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But I'm just waiting for the right young boy to break out into the what I mean, to a whole different lane. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, first I want to ask, what's a few goals you got in battle rap? Like, where you see yourself going? Like, where you want to go?
Um, like I always wanted to battle like outside the country, like you know what I mean, like London and Canada and what I mean, and shit like that. You know what I mean? So eventually battling outside the United States is one of my goals. Um, battling a god tier like a Mook or a Cassie or a Lux. Um, and then kind of leaving a legacy, of pretty much, somebody who independently did his own thing without a URL or RB cosign. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's Now, how about rap? With your music.
Um, with that's kind of a personal thing. Like with music, it's like, I don't know. I don't have those dreams of getting signed anymore. You know what I mean? The dreams you have when you first starting out. So now my goal in music is to just have pieces of work that people can really connect to. You know what I mean? Even if it's one person, 100 people, you know what I mean? Something that people can really, connect to, something that can help somebody throughout their day. That's my goal with my music now, is to, is to help somebody or somebody get through their day by listening to my music. You know what I mean?
I could dig it. What's your favorite 5 artists, rap wise, musically?
Of all time or right now?
Give me all time first, and then
All
that.
right. And all time, I go Pac, 50, Jay, um, Beanie Siegel, and Jada. Yeah.
And Jada. And,
Yeah, right now, like it's hard to say favorite. Like right now, I don't have any like favorite people I go to, but it's people that I enjoy. Um, so like Kendrick, the Baby, 21 Savage, uh, NBA YoungBoy, and and King Von RP. Those are the 5 that I really like. Those are my go-to. You know what I'm saying?
understand. Okay. You got a few Philly artists you fuck with?
Philly artists.
You tap
I
into
like
the
the Bull. I like the Bull Leaf Ward. I like it's some names you probably won't even know. You know what I mean? They not like super even known in Philly, you know what I mean? But uh I play my nigga Heard shit, salute to my nigga Mr. Heard. My nigga J Crazy shit. Chic Raw still got some shit too. I be fucking
yeah.
with. She still got some shit.
I want to see Chief come back. I want to
Yeah,
see me out, bro.
facts.
All
Cheek
the
still
way.
got some shit. Yeah. And then I play some Quilly shit from time to time. So I be tapped in and shit. But it's one joint I'm missing. The girl Rocky. Rocky. Yeah, she dope. I fuck with Rocky. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Like when it come to Rocky, like never mind, man.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, you
nah,
can tell me.
nah.
You can tell me that offline.
Nah. I mean, like, what you like? You like new school or old school better, or yeah, which one you like better, new school or old school rap?
Man, I gotta go old school, man, because it's like timeless music, bro. It's just timeless. Like it can fit in any fucking era, like any era you pick, bro. I mean, you turn on Life After Death is like a fucking movie. You locked in, and you in a movie. You turn on Beanie Siegel, The Truth. Beanie Siegel, The Becoming. You turn on Jada first album. You turn on Nas shit, like all that shit. Just you know what I mean, Jeezy, 50, like all that shit keep you just locked in. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
really locked in. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like I'm just old school at heart when it comes to music and shit like that. But you know what I mean? But there's some new school music I rock out to that I fuck with and shit like that. But if you know what I mean, it's not on my 24/7 playlist type shit. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Understandable. And the money. Where did the name originate from?
Um. Well, I was the only kid in school with a bunch of money on me and shit. So, so the niggas that you know what I mean that was you know what I mean that didn't have money every day. You know what I mean? They was like, you know, let me, let me can you help me out basically. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to like make it seem like there was some bum ass niggas or some shit like that. But you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? They was having tough times and shit. So you know what I mean? I look out and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean? So And then the bitches be on my top and shit like that. So they was like, oh, that's D Money type shit and shit. It started off like as a joke and shit. Then everybody just
Right.
kind of ran with it. And then I ran with it as a rap name. It's just like, fuck it.
It's like fuck it, man. It's stuck on you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, you know,
I know
same
it's
shit.
comedy shit, but I just roll with it because it just happened so natural. So I was like, why not?
Right. Now, when it comes to entertainment, right? We say stage names, we say this, we say that, but do battle rap or entertainment or rap period intertwine with real life, or is it separated? How people say, oh, it's just battle rap or it's just entertainment, or nah, it's like, I mean, like, man, everything I do is real life.
No, I think it's a I think it's a 50-50 lane in that. You know what I mean? You know, it's almost like being in a relationship, right?
Right.
You're not really giving all of yourself to your partner. You know what I mean? You know, it's like it's like 80-20. You know what I mean? It's like 80-20. But to answer your question, like it's a separation. It's like it's a time for to be an entertainer. It's a time for real life, and I feel like as an entertainer, you have to pick when you're giving your authentic self and when you're not. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean?
Right now, when you damn, what you say? You said like relationships. So let me ask you this, going in this segment to that thing. I mean, because that was I like how that's going. All right, now in the relationship, or not relationship period. Do body count matter?
Yeah, body count definitely matter. I can't even hold you. Yes, it definitely matters. Her joint could be up to 16, 17 bodies. Just crazy. She on a crazy run. She caught more bodies than Undertaker WrestleMania Street. That shit like 28-0, nigga. Damn. How you supposed to work your way around that? You know what I mean?
Yo,
God bless the kid that can hold his own. You heard me?
uh-huh. That's a fact, bro. Like, and how about this in relationships, man? Is there anything wrong with going 50-50, or do you prefer to go 50-50 in a relationship?
I think it's about how you enter the relationship, right? You know what I mean? I feel like if you enter the relationship paying for everything, you know what I mean? Paying the bills, boom, 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 doing this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you gotta, you know what I mean? How you enter the game matters. You know what I mean? How you enter the game matters. There's nothing wrong with 50-50 though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's the best balance in a relationship, in my opinion, is that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you don't want nothing to become a burden, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, 50-50 is not a bad way to go. But if you're going to go in a relationship, you know what I mean, big balling, and you know what I mean, you got to be willing to, you know what I mean, ride that all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And she, like this, like WV said, yes, body count matters, men included. Now I'm gonna call cap on that, right? Because listen, right here, right? I'm here to tell you that a woman only wants a man that gets other women. I mean, somehow a man having other women attracts other women. Like if a man don't have, like if a nigga don't get no pussy, then y'all don't want him. It's like, you mean, y'all say corny or whatever, like, like that, like it's just how it is. So I'm gonna call cat on that right there. I had to put that up there because I had to call cap on that, because this is why good men turn into savages. You feel me? Like And that's just how it goes. Because a lot of us, man, when we coming up, man, we be young suckers, man. Like, oh yeah, I mean, getting roses on the regular, like, I mean, and that's and that don't make you a sucker. You know what I'm saying, to get roses, but sad to say that a lot of women look at that as if you like. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, and it's like, they downplay it. Like, what would you say? How about this? How about this? How about this is a question, man? Would you say, like, I don't want to get you in no trouble though, but listen,
No,
I ain't
no, no. Go
trying
ahead.
to get you in. I mean, would you say that women destroy stuff like that? Like, would you say women destroy stuff like that? Like they say women kill chivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you say that statement is true?
Um, See, it's all types of women. It's all type of women out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your question, yeah. The majority in our age group, yeah, hell yeah. To be honest with you,
Yeah, my
yeah,
boy
they
ain't
all
throwing no
killing.
fucking right. He ain't throwing no flagging. Fuck y'all thought he was going to throw flagging. Y'all thought he was, nigga, we from Philly. Nigga ain't throwing no flagging.
Oh man, yeah, I had him for a second. They was like, oh, look at this good gentleman guy. No, nigga. Y'all be y'all be having us fucked up, nigga.
You got my
Yeah,
boy fucked up if you think not. You heard me? Yeah, man. Yeah. No,
yeah,
man.
no. They definitely killed it. You know what I mean? It's some influences out there that kind of, you know what I mean, that kind of assist that type of behavior. You know what I mean? Bad parenting, bad examples, BT, Cardi B. It's a lot. It's a lot of variables in that.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's a fact, man. There's all different type of women, man. Just like it's all different type of men. You feel me? Like it's a bad stigma on when they say all men are like they talking about mainly one one characteristic when they say that for the most part, and that's stepping out or whore mandarin. But
Right.
other than that, that's because people lack the information that they need about men to understand our sex drive and et cetera, et cetera. You feel me? Et cetera, et cetera. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. So I'm gonna ask you this because you are a married man, right?
Right.
Okay, man. I like how you, put that on your shoulder, man. As a man, I respect
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna ask you this, man. How important is sex in a relationship, man?
It's super important. It's damn near almost close to the number one important thing next to trust and loyalty. You know what I mean? It's right there. It's like right there, like one. You know what I mean? It's a close edge. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very important because you know what I mean. You need that, and then as men, we of course we got urges out there. You know what I mean? You know, so it's up to you know what I mean, your wife to keep you you know locked in. You know what I mean? So but you know what I mean. I ain't got no complaints. That's all I'm gonna say. You heard me? I ain't got no
Yes,
complaints.
indeed. Now, well, on average, right? On average in Philly, I mean, I know you're not on the dating scene, but you could watch from afar because you got homies and stuff like that. Like, not only elaborate on Philly, but in general, as much as you can. Would you say nowadays women are just as aggressive as men, or how about start off with Philly and then if you could go abroad, then do that, sir.
Um, I feel like I feel like I feel like they're more aggressive as far as like me watching from afar. They're more aggressive with the rejection than they are with the exception. You know what I mean? In my opinion, from what I be observing, you know what I mean? They more aggressive with the rejection aspect than the what I mean, the actual getting at a nigga. Now that could be for me being retired from the game, you know what I mean, my jersey up there, you know what I mean, in the Raptors. But, I think they more, you know what I mean, on the rejection side than the acceptance side. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
know, that's just from the outside looking in my opinion. It could be different. Now I'm not in the field anymore, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just see.
So
I mean, I
I,
had to do that. You only collaborate, but so much. Like. Look, women, women want men who are experienced in the bedroom. Is not necessarily the body count. Listen, the only way you can get experience in the bedroom is through having intercourse, and then the only way you're gonna get a stamp on there to get it delivered is if you got to deliver that dick. You know what I mean? Which means you got to deliver it to this one and this one and this one to get the same review, because every business have a review box, and then when you get that review box, you know what you got and you working with, unless you get married. If you cut out dating and all of that, the American way, you just cut that shit out and you get married and bam bam, then none of that shit really matter, because nobody experienced it. We're gonna get experiences together, but just by the mindset of wanting something experience, that means you have to have experience, and that means you have to put in work to get experience. Would you agree on that? Or matter of fact, can you just elaborate on that for me?
yeah, no, that's very true. You hit it right on the nose. You know what I mean? Listen, the only way you want to have experience is by, you know what I mean, sliding the D over to a woman. That's the only way you're gonna get, you know what I mean, that experience. You got, she gotta tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? You know what I mean? If you're lucky enough, you might hit her homegirl. You feel what I'm saying? So that being said, yeah, you gotta be, you gotta get in the ring in order to get them, you know what I mean? Get some W's under your belt.
Right. Now, do you have any mini-me's?
No kids.
All right. Now let me ask you this then. What do you feel about let me see. How about this? I'm gonna ask you this way. Let's say you had a kid, right? He grown now, he almost grown now, and then would you advise him to play a stepdaddy role, knowing what you know right now? Or would you advise him to stay away from that?
All right, so I can speak from personal experience in that field, right? As far as the stepfather rule, right? I wouldn't recommend that. You know what I'm saying? It's too many variables that plays into that. You know what I mean? Especially if the baby father is still present in some form or way. You know what I mean? Now, if he's no longer, so to speak, then yeah, all right, cool. But if he's a presence in any form, you know what I mean? I feel like, you should stay away from that. You know what I mean? In my opinion, just from what I've been through, because you know what I'm saying? It didn't end well. You know what I mean? And then there's so many women out here that's manipulative and playing both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? They might be telling you, oh, that nigga never be around. Boom, 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 boom. The whole time she got a whole restraining order against that nigga that will prevent him from seeing the child. You know what I mean? And you could be in a situation, then you want to play superhero and shit, tell the nigga to, I mean, yo, chill, you know what I mean? Did she say you to fall back, blah, blah, blah? And you're not even understanding where his frustration is coming from. You feel what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you up there looking at the stars, I mean, next to God, like, how the fuck you get? You know what I mean? So, move smart, man. Move smart.
That's a fact. You feel me? I can agree to that. And to elaborate, it's like, dang, man, like, like, I believe, like, dang, if another man is coming in and he helped taking on another man's responsibility along with hers, and he's treating them kids as his own, because those kids, he's if he with that woman, he gonna see those kids every day. And I believe back in the day that used to come with special things. You feel me? Like, everything just used to have a little extra to it. Like when they get in the bedroom, it used to be a little extra. When them plates was getting extra. Respect used to be a little extra. Now it's like it's not appreciated. You feel me? I mean, like that's the good thing. What do you think about all the male podcasters that we get now to have a voice? Do you believe that's needed, or do you see the difference from when we didn't have it and didn't have it, or do you see like When you talk to your homeboys, is that a thing? Do they watch that? Do they watch anything like that?
Yeah. I think number one, just to elaborate on the first question is, yeah, man. Like I think that's a good look for men to be, outspoken and guide the next generation in the right direction. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all with that. You know what I mean? But there's some people that are not fit to be podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Because they poison people with the wrong information. You know what I mean?
I see it a lot, bro. I'm like, these
You
niggas
know
tripping, these women tripping. I be in both ends. Like, I like these niggas just talking like this because they got a camera. I mean, it's cool for entertainment, but if you really trying to help people, then nah, I mean, get a message how it's supposed to be given. You know what I mean? And
right.
there's nothing safe about it, and there's nothing godly about it either. But it's a fact.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just be speaking on subject matters that they're not educated on. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. You gotta educate yourself before you speak publicly. You know what I mean? On certain subject matters. You know what I mean? I don't ever talk about gang culture because I'm not a gang affiliate. I wasn't around gang members. You know what I mean? So I don't speak on that. You know what I mean? As far as street shit go, I can only speak about that to a certain extent. You know what I mean? And then, the rest of it, I you know what I mean? I educate myself around people that really, is in that field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta educate yourself on the subject matters you speak upon. You know what I mean? You can't just be speaking just because you like to hear yourself talk. You know what I mean? That's not a good look, especially when you're talking to thousands or hundreds of people or 14 people. You know what I mean? So
right. And I mean that's a fact, man. Like I'm gonna put certain questions up here or certain things that people say, and also we're gonna elaborate off of some stuff like that. Before this come up, right? How important is family to you? I mean, you married, so I mean that's like a rhetorical question, actually. I mean, but if you want to elaborate on it, you can, because I don't think people believe family no more. Like that.
No. Family is everything to me. You know what I mean? Family is something that you should be able to depend on. You know what I'm saying? Now the reality of it is you can't depend on every family member. You know what I mean? That's real life, that you can't depend on every family member. But you have your core family members that you can depend on that should matter. You know what I mean? They need to matter at every point. You know what I mean? The reality of things is some family is not always family. You know what I mean? No family's not always family. I'm gonna just leave that there. You can catch how you catch it, but you know what I mean? Some family ain't always family. You know what I mean? But those that got real intentions, I mean, that they got your best interests at heart, yeah, you hold them dearly and you make them about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. And this thing right here, nothing about dating is safe. I definitely agree with that, and I believe actually would you rather dating to just be knocked off the table, or would you rather it be kept on the table?
You said dating?
Yeah, like would you rather like do it to jump over the broomway right away, or you think dating is needed? Or do you believe it's safe or not safe?
I think the fuck is this nigga doing? Hold on. My fault. No, the dude tweaking out outside and shit. He's like, open the door. My fault. But to answer your question, I think dating should, you know what I mean, be on the table. You know what I'm saying? I think no, you shouldn't be jumping the broom right away, so to speak. But you know what I mean? Dating is like, I call it the preseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, really there to win or lose. You just there to put some points on the board. You know what I mean? So I think dating is good from that aspect of just, you know what I mean, getting to know a person. You can decide if you want to move forward with the person or not. So, you know what I mean? I think dating is a good thing to have on the table.
Dating is a good thing to have on the table.
Yeah, just to have on the table. Yeah.
I could respect that. Yeah. What about the climate we in now, right? Like,
Like,
do you feel like people are putting feelings over facts or facts over feelings? And which one do you prefer to do?
I think people put their feelings over facts. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people just act off emotion. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I would, you know, prefer facts over feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at least, you know, you can't dodge the truth. What's in front of you, the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Feelings sometimes can come off fake. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Half the time, people don't even feel how they really feel. You know what I mean? They're just moving off instinct. You know what I'm saying? They don't even feel half the way they feel half the time. They just moving off instinct. You know what I mean? So I always choose facts over feelings, in my opinion.
Right. I can I respect that. Now let me ask you this. What is the smallest thing you show the biggest gratitude for?
The smallest thing I would show the biggest gratitude for.
Yeah, the smallest thing you actually show the biggest gratitude for.
Um, I think like holding the door for somebody. Like, you know, if I can think off the top of my head, you know what I'm saying? And it was actually a young lady that you know what I mean saluted me for it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, you know, thank you for basically being a man, pretty much. And that meant a lot. Now that I think about it, like that really did mean a lot. Like because the girl was no older than like 25 or 26. You know what I'm saying? So to hear a woman say that at that age, it was like, okay, that's an enlightened sister right there. She on the at least on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
salute to her, whoever that person was.
Definitely. I mean, salute to her, man. I mean, salute to people that say thank you and you hold the door still, hold the door and all of that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a fact. I mean, I be hating holding the door for people when they don't say thank you. They just look like, just nothing. It's like, all right,
Yeah, they just walked through like
yeah,
it's supposed to happen and shit.
that just make me stop doing it. Period. I'd be like, man, look. Sometimes, like, I could just tell now when I'm looking at a motherfucker, man or woman. Look, I ain't holding the door for your bitch ass. It's like another thing I hate is when I'm getting out of the car and the person is walking up to the door. You clearly see that you don't gotta hold the door. Like, just go in. Now you think I'm gonna run to the door? Like, no, like I mean, to stop creating that awkward ass moment, man. I mean, go ass into that store. Like, know me from a can of paint, man. Like,
No, I be thinking that's people trying to like instigate a problem, like you know what I mean. So they like, I'm gonna hold this door, and if this nigga take too slow to get to this door, then I got an excuse to go off. You know what I mean? Then I got a confrontation. Now I got an excuse to start a confrontation. You know what I mean? So I think that's what people be trying to do, okay, is when they do that shit. Like, because common sense would tell you, oh, he ain't in no rush. Let me just go in the store, man.
Right. Then the motherfucker get an attitude because you ain't running. It's like, what the fuck? I ain't that. Yo, like, man, I'm clearly way too far behind. Like, wow. Like, if you see that's a natural reaction for motherfuckers to start running to the door. Like,
right.
Or run to the door. It's crazy. I asked that right after I asked the gratitude. I mean that the gratitude question came from smoke. I mean, because at the end of every interview and at the end of every interview, I have somebody give me a question or a few questions to ask to the next guest, but we ain't just at the end just yet. You feel me? Okay. I got a few more questions to go.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm out here. I'm out here.
What? Did I? Hey. What do you want to be remembered in this culture for?
I want to be remembered as like just like one of the most driven artists of all time, the most hardest working battle rapper of all time. You know what I mean? From a work ethic standpoint, that's what I want to be remembered as. You know what I mean? Of course, I want to be known for the battles I had, but I think the work ethic is more important to me than the actual wins and losses, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to be remembered as a driven artist. You know what I mean?
Right. Which is understandable. You feel me? What age? When did you start rapping? Period.
I start rapping like around like 17, like around 17. And then I start going to the studio like around maybe 19, like 19, 18 or 19. Around that time and shit. I mean, my first studio session was with DJ Touchstone. I mean, that was my first ever like studio session and shit.
DJ
And
Touchstone.
yeah. If you're from Philly, you know about DJ Touchstone and shit like that. You know what I mean? If you're not, you gotta do your homework, man. The number one blind DJ. You know?
You be getting bougie with the studios. I ain't gonna lie. You get real bougie.
I was in my Hollywood Muller shit even back then. I mean,
Our studio session with DJ Touchstone. He bougie as shit, yo. I ain't going to that studio. I'm going to that studio. My first studio was in motherfucking the button. And then after that was in the nigga motherfucking basement or outside or some shit. You know what I mean? This nigga bougie as shit, bro. He still is, man.
Yeah, man. I was flexing on niggas even back then, man.
You produced
Yeah.
Some good quality shit.
Yeah. That was definitely some good quality shit, man.
I got some. We gonna have to do something though, man. Let me ask you this: Who gonna run who on the track? Who gonna run who on the track? I mean,
I'm definitely skating on you, Jackpot.
You know
what I mean?
Oh man,
I'm definitely skating on you.
Oh, skate on me, man.
You're my man and everything, man. But I'm definitely skating on you.
All right, man. Fuck it. Man, ain't gonna skate on me, man. Hey, look, what projects can we expect coming up, man? What we got coming up on that?
I'm working on a few projects. I know me and Yo we supposed to be doing a joint project, Bad Guy Music. We're supposed to be doing that. We actually got a single out now, Bruce Wayne. Make sure you check it out. That's on the Rap Alliance management page. And then after that, I'm dropping Midnight Money 2, whatever, and then I'm dropping You're Not From Philly 3. Whatever, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what made you want to start rapping?
What made me want to start rapping? Well, what made me want to start rapping is I have a brother with autism or whatever, and like passion for like hip hop and rap and stuff like that, and the best way I could say it is I kind of wanted to do it for him because I felt like he wouldn't be able to do it to the full extent that he would like to. See what I'm saying? And in the journey of that, I kind of fell in love with it. You know what I mean? And then what really made me fall in love with it was the first time I heard Get Rich or Die Trying. And when I heard that album, that kind of like boosted my confidence, so to speak. You know what I mean? From writing music and stuff like that. That's where I got the writing music from. But the rhyming aspect, I had like a bunch of influences, like my brother. I had a cousin, Yasmatic. I did music with her for whatever. She was doing music like back on cassette tape days and shit like that. You know what I mean? Those were was my close influences. And then like far as like industry influence, it was like of course Tupac, Biggie, Nas, 50, Dre, Snoop. There was a bunch of them that contribute to that. So, you know what I mean?
Now you said your brother has autism, right? What we also have somebody else in the battle rap community that has mild autism, right? And I think that's Sharon, right?
Yeah.
And then people, you know, man, people wouldn't believe it. I mean, I might be running around here acting like it sometimes. I'm mild autistic. Me too. But
right.
You feel me? It's levels. I mean, how was that growing up with a brother of that situation to that magnitude?
You know, I was kind of it was hard, you know, from you know how people are. They'll joke and make fun and stuff, especially when they find out they'll go, you know what I mean, trolling and stuff like that. You know, but from that aspect was hard to deal with growing up. You know what I mean? Cause, you know, it made me angry. I don't want to fight everybody, that type of shit. You know, but when I watched his growth and process, you know what I mean, it inspired me a lot because it was like, you know, damn, if you can make it through that, I can make it through anything. You know what I mean? You feel me? Because now we can do independent as fuck. He can do whatever he want. You know what I mean? Salute to my mom too. She played a strong part in that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit don't even bother me now. My brother's just regular now to me. You know what I mean?
Like me, I mean, I ain't got Tourette's. You know, I'm just mild autistic, baby. That shit, man. Chill out, man.
Right. Yeah. But his autism was even severe. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like severe autism and shit. He not in no wheelchair, no shit like that. You know what I mean? He out there, he can talk to you about hip hop 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, regular individual, man. I mean, fuck around can rap, fuck around beat D Money on his first round. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Like, I mean, people, you know, got to get their information and get it correct, man. You feel me? Like, now I'm probably gonna hear
every form of autism is not like the worst. You know what I mean? Just like every form of cancer is the worst, right?
They're gonna start putting that in their rounds. You know what I mean? Jackpot said he. You know what I mean? Like, it's no matter what you niggas put in rounds, man, it still ain't gonna be enough, man. I mean, like real rap. I mean, like, what brought you to battle rap then?
That's a good question. What brought me to battle rap was, of course, I was always a fan of the culture, right? So salute to my girl Pinky, or whatever.
Pinky.
Yeah. Not the porn star. I said all casually and shit. Not the porn star Pinky. Y'all relax. Know what I mean?
Hold up.
I used to.
Pinky, well, you gotta elaborate. Pinky, who's Pinky? What Pinky look like?
No, she was a rapper and shit. Well, she still is a rapper, but she a rapper I met.
You see my live tomorrow? You see it? You see what I got set up for tomorrow?
What you got set up for tomorrow?
Pinky. Look, you don't see the look on the next live stream that's coming up on tomorrow after me. Tomorrow, man. I got Pinky tomorrow is up here, right here. I mean, I said what I said. Talks with WF and Jackpot featuring Pinky Lane. I mean, so
okay.
I mean,
yeah. That's the homie and shit. That's the homie, yeah. Yeah.
But
So
go
so yeah. So I met her for a while, whatever. We met each other through music and shit like that. You know what I mean? And her baby father was a battle rapper and shit. So he the one that was like got me in contact with Powerhouse Battle League.
Which one?
Powerhouse Battle League. Remember they was around?
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse Battle League.
I heard it. I definitely heard it.
Butter from the Block ran it.
All right, got you.
Yeah. So that was my first like official like battle. John was there and shit. Only I battled some nigga named Titan the Beast. Smoked that nigga to the point he don't even like battle rap no more, like ever. Like, you know what I mean? You'll never see that nigga anywhere. Huh?
That's online?
Yeah, no, that shit on like Facebook and shit like that. That's before like niggas was really like dropping shit like that and shit.
Oh, what year was that? What the fuck?
That was like 2018. That was 2018.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah,
shit. You
yeah.
was battling before me, bro. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been around since like 2018, and then from there, I went over to SIGU in South Jersey and shit, and I was over there. That was kind of like quote unquote my home league and shit like that. And then I did a few battles over there, and then I got into it with the league owner and shit. So they stopped fucking with me and shit. So my nigga King says he started his own league, and then I started my league, and then from there, yeah.
Backstory Battle League.
Yeah, Backstory Battle League. Yeah, I developed that in like 2020, like during the pandemic and shit or whatever. So I had like only one event there and shit. You know what I mean? It was still a successful event though. You know what I mean? I finessed it pretty well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that was established in 2020, and then I kind of fell back from the league shit. You know what I'm saying? And started like battling other places. I did like maybe two, maybe three battles over at Bar You to Death. That's when they was doing the virtual shit, and then I was on, I think, Married to the Bars or some shit like that, and that's when I'm like met Yo Yo and shit over there. Shit, I believe.
Okay.
Well, I was first knew of Yo Yo was over there Married to the Bars, and then I saw him a few times over Bar You to Death and shit.
Okay. Now with 2018, with Backstory Battle League, with the event, where did you get the name from? Back, how did you come up with that, or was it just a creative thing? You said I'm gonna rock out with that name right there because I like the name. I mean,
Yeah. My original idea was to do pretty much the backstories, like a mini documentary type of thing uh of battle rappers. You know what I mean? So people get their backstory pretty much, their history, their real life shit. You know what I mean? And then from there you edit those clips. It's like you pretty much watching the movie. You edit those clips, and then in between that is the actual battle and shit. You know what I mean? So you get the little life story drawn from the one op, then the next life story drawn from the other op, and then it transitions over to the actual battle where you see the battle and shit like that. So that was my initial vision, Backstory Battle League. That's why I decided to my first battle I wanted to put was Enes versus Hollow Man. I wanted to do the rematch for that. But Hollow Man wasn't interested in battling at that point in time, and I did it. But, yeah.
you shoot for the stars, boy. I mean, and you land on the moon still. Yeah, I mean, and now when you get all the funds, and because this shit take a lot of funding. I mean, when you get the funds, God willing, I mean, you could do all that, like how you said you want to do it. You feel me? Because that's what it's gonna take right there to put. So that'd be fire for the. That'd be fire
Yeah,
for the culture. You feel me? Like that'd
yeah,
be fire for the culture. Now, you got
yeah.
this event coming up in this backstory battle league in word
Word
sport.
for it.
Is
Yeah,
this a
word for it.
is this a collab every once in a while event? Y'all gonna throw events together, or is this a permanent merge?
I would like to say that it's pretty much a permanent merge. Um, you know, uh, it doesn't take a rocket science to see that Yo-Yo knows what he's doing as far as the presentation and the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if I'm going to work with anybody, I want to work with the best person as possible. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
like it's like you drafting um Kobe and you got Tim Hardaway. Which one you picking, Kobe or Tim Hardaway? You know what I mean? I'm picking Kobe every fucking time. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like. You know what I mean? That I read the part with somebody that knows exactly what they're doing from all aspects. You know what I'm saying? And then I have a mind of my own, of course. You know what I mean? So why, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stray away from that off of ego when you can partner with somebody that y'all can get more done at a rapid pace versus,
Right.
you know what I mean, one person. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Which is respectable. You know what I mean? So now, and you got Angry Fan shooting it on Angry Fan's channel.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
yeah,
Y'all gonna
yeah.
do that, and that brings what? That brings a few things. Like, how do you
Right.
feel about that?
I feel good about that, man. I feel like the right amount of eyes is going to be on this event. The right amount of people is going to be looking at this event. The right amount of media, the right amount of battle rap peers of the Geechees and Rum Nitty standards peers. That's what I'm talking about. The right amount of peers is going to be watching this. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a win-win for number one, the culture and everybody that's on the card. You know what I mean? Even the people that don't, it's not necessarily battling a name, quote unquote. It's still gonna do the same thing because now only thing you do if you're having a great performance, niggas can't, you know what I mean, deny that. You know what I mean? They'll look forward to seeing you. Now they know your name. Now they see who you are right there in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's definitely a fire look. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely think it's a fire look too, man. You're gonna have a lot of eyes on there. I mean, some people say virtual battle rap don't count and all that other shit, man. Look, you gonna display your talent in front of a bunch of people, and I mean, you could get booked. You know what I mean? All on other leagues also, because if you know how to rap, you know how to rap. You feel me? Yeah, it's a
Right.
difference between. What's the difference for you between virtual and in person?
I think the only difference is like the best way I explain this because even people I tell to do virtual, they be like, "Man, you talking about rapping in front of a computer?" It's like, no, nigga, you rapping in front of. Like, I feel like the difference is when you're in person, you get to hear the reaction, you get to feel the atmosphere that's in that room. You know it as battling in person. You get to feel all that energy in the room. You get to hear people reaction right then and there. The difference between virtual, in my opinion, is that you get multiple people there quicker. You feel me? Than in person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't feel like getting in their car and driving an hour, maybe a half an hour to a fucking venue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
people
you know
get
what
the
I mean?
wrong concept about battle rap sometimes, like or with the names and like like I believe the average person will believe, the average fan will believe if you put one name on a card, whoever their favorite battle rapper is, that they'll fill up a room, and that's not the case. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it has to be a fire event, or people just had to have a nice support system for it actually to be an actual crowd. And that'd just be people bringing their own people, but to bring out fans, like, you know,
yeah,
different. I mean,
yeah.
now,
Because I mean, we seen it ourselves. We saw big names in the building that can't bring in 25 people, and we be shocked as hell that they can't bring in 25 people. You feel what I'm saying?
but
You
I
know
was
what I
like, damn, like what?
mean? Yeah,
Like, so I say a lot of these niggas got inflated egos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, yeah, you got more followers or whatever. Yeah, you got a name, but you can't bring out nobody. I mean, damn near,
right.
like, and it's crazy. You feel me? So it's like, pump your brakes, cool down, and humble yourself, my man. Like, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
hey,
People still gonna do what they do regardless. You know what I
it's
mean?
still now you and Luke Kane have a battle coming up, right? That's your next battle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, C still first, and then Luke Kane, but
Oh, hold
yeah,
on. You battle C still, all right? On the Battle Academy. Now, I had I battled C still on the Battle Academy, cut my round short. It's like, whatever
right.
hadn't happened. But y'all on the outside card, like what wreck chasing? Y'all wreck chasing?
That hasn't been said. I think this is just a regular plain Battle Academy card, to my understanding. You know what I mean? I think it's not a wreck chasing situation. I think it's just a OG card, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay. 3 rounds.
One.
When is that battle again?
October 29th.
October 29th in Philly.
Yeah, in Philly, yeah.
You know who else on the card?
No, I don't know that yet. You know what I mean? I just was told the date or whatever.
C still, man. I'm not gonna lie, I got you smoking C still by far. You feel me?
Yeah, he's trash.
And then after
He's
that,
low-key not even worth talking about. Like, form sentences to describe. Like, he's that fucking trash.
it's crazy, bro. Like after we was done performing, it turned out that way because I literally couldn't hear myself. But the crowd was literally saying he's never coming back to Philly again to perform. I mean, and all right, now he got you, and now you about to just walk on him and
Yeah. I think it's more like a test. I think they're trying to like test me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's see if you can get past this fucking Brooklyn brawler, fucking clown ass nigga real fast. And then we'll get you know what I mean?
And then bam, so
Yeah. So I think this is like a test. Yeah.
Make an example out of that, bro. I mean, because we worse than Philly, bro. Hashtag worse than Philly. So we got to represent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's our hashtag, and that's what we sticking with, bro. So you got to come again and represent for the team, bro. You got to represent for the team, bro.
No,
You're not going to be out there that day.
Yeah,
I am definitely
up. Yeah, definitely pull up, man. I mean, smoke this pack with me, man. It's like,
you got to send me the virtual pack, but I'm gonna puff that job, man. I might put that shit out. Pack, like everybody wants. He Reggie, man. It's like put that shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? And you after that is you and Lou.
Yeah, after that is me and Lou. Yeah.
3 rounds.
3 rounds. Yeah, $500 on the line.
Wow, y'all got money on the line. Oh, what's your message to Luke Kane, man? Let me get a message to Luke Kane, man. Please.
Man, look, like, okay, I don't like. I know you're not like. Why you do this to yourself, man? That's what I'm gonna tell you, man. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you like even take a battle like this? Like somebody that can literally fuck you up 3 rounds consistently. Like even if it was 6 rounds, I was still 30 back to back to back. Like, bro, like this is gonna get real dark for you, my nigga. Like, it's nothing you can do with me at all. Like, at all.
You
Like,
yeah, go.
yeah, like, come on, man. Like, I don't even want to, like, I'm not even going to talk crazy to you because I'm going to do that in the battle. I'm going to talk stupid crazy to you. This is going to be like the most craziest way you ever been talked to in your life. I don't think your fucking mom or dad even talked to you this crazy. This is how bad it's been talked, nigga.
Damn. What?
Yeah, nigga. November 10th, I'm talking filthy to you. Filthy. Because I know you're going to take it there. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I know you're going to take it there. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it past there. I'm going to take it past there. You going to take it there, but I'm going to take it past there, nigga. That's the difference between me and you. If you want to take it there, I'm going to take it past there, nigga. Philly shit. I'm taking it past there, nigga.
Okay.
So, yeah, we gonna see, man. Hopefully you can carry on, man.
What are your what's your prediction on that battle, man? How many rounds you taking?
I'm taking all three, nigga. Well, that's not even the question. Three. I'm taking every fucking round. This nigga can't fuck with me, barf. Like, you couldn't even fuck with Rio. Like, you know what I mean? Salute to my nigga Rio. You know what I mean? But, nigga, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out you, nigga. You know what I mean? And by the way, did you turn that $45 to 100 yet, nigga? I mean, you can't even fuck with me money wise. Like, it's told you can't fuck with me, period. You can't outwork me. You can't make more moves than me. You can't get more money than I can get. You can't find a chick to marry you. Like, you can't do nothing better than me, my nigga. Like, nothing. I'm about to bar your fucking head off every fucking round, my nigga. This is about to be fucking. This is gonna be the most classic body y'all seen in virtual ever, ever, ever. Guaranteed.
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 Guaranteed. I want to watch that battle. That day I battled Clip Corleone.
Yeah, I'm tapped in for that. I'm tapped in for all this shit. That whole card, kid.
Yep. I mean, like, and then what about Geechee, man? What's gonna happen with that, man?
I mean, now that's gonna be a dog fight. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. I mean, that's gonna be a dog fight.
He was talking crazy to you, bro.
No, he was. He was definitely talking crazy. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a dog fight, man. I just feel like I'm more hungry for this shit, for this opportunity. You know what I mean? Than him. This is just another day in the office for him, to be honest with you. I mean, this is regular shit, Monday through Sunday type shit for him. But for a nigga that needs this, oh yeah, it's gonna be a dog fight, nigga. You going out that bitch with your nose broke. Know what I mean? The eye socket out, all types of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The point is, I'm gonna make a statement in that joint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a statement in that joint. And if he come to play, it's going to be a body, guaranteed. If you come to play around Geechee, it's gonna be a fucking body, bro. My word. I don't give a fuck about no statuses, no how you. Know what I mean, I don't give a fuck how you rank, what tier you is, none of that goofy shit, nigga. You come to play around with me, nigga, you get smoked, bro. Bottom line, I don't give a fuck. Just telling you what it is, bro. Play with me in any shape or form, you get smoked, my nigga.
It's over with.
It's over with. Soon you come to play, you better have a nigga. You better have a million, nigga. You a bitch on your material, nigga. Because that's the only way you gonna survive if you think you gonna fuck around and play around with me, nigga.
Talk your shit.
I mean,
talk your shit, bro. Look.
I mean, if you make me any more mad, I'll pull up the nutty block. You heard me? I'll battle you on nutty block, nigga. Yeah, that part, nigga. That part, nigga.
Yeah, heard? Like,
I mean,
oh man, like, look, one of my last questions, man. Let's get to finishing this thing up. Fire interview, man. What's your hit list, man? I don't give a fuck if it's 5 or 10, man. What I mean, but gotta give me 5 or more, man.
What's my hit list right now? Well, I mean, the obvious hit list is, Easy the Black Captain, Tay Rock, Surf, Free Surf, New Jersey Twerk, and K Shine. Those are my 5 like hit lists. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? As far as, and I'll give you a few on our rim of things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Rio's one of them. You know what I mean? Innovate. And that's it, man. Everybody else gotta impress me, man. And of course you. You know what I mean? But everybody else, I gotta impress me to come outside, man.
All right. Gotta respect that. All right. I mean, you heard me. And now, to end it off, what's one or more questions?
Oh yeah, I forgot. And Yoshi too. My fault.
Yoshi, Yoshi G.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yoshi G. Gotta respect that too. She fire. You know what I mean? Now, what's one or more questions to ask the next person I got? Which the next person that I got scheduled is Pinky Lane.
Will she ever do a virtual?
Huh?
Will she ever do a virtual?
Okay. And got any more?
It's multiple questions. Okay. Will she ever do a virtual? I'm terrible with questions. What she look for in a relationship? And what is her end goal?
Okay. Here we go, man. Shout out to D Money, man. Philly shit, man. Like Philly, man. I mean, like we in here, and guess what? We out of here, man. Stop.
We out of here,
man. Thanks for the interview, man. Keep up the
no
hard
problem,
work,
man. Anytime, my nigga.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna do this more, bro.
No, big fact, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to the chat. Salute to my nigga Jackpot, man. Salute to his next guest. I mean, keep this shit going. You heard me? You move the money. Over it out, man. Salute.
Say it now. I bet you if you say that shit, I'll knock you the fuck out and lay you down. You better go. Fuck your dead homie, sucker. You's a bitch.
The fuck are you staring so hard? I'm at him if you don't change that energy. In other words, if you're feeling froggy, quantum leap. Gas fuel bump. Bad fuel pump. Don't start with
They gave me little loot, minuscule, but I'm wild strong. I thought I had the bigger loot. You not in my class, nigga. Keep it cool. Hard knocks. I pull up the 6 and 7, 8 them like middle school. But if you got 9, 10, 11, or 12, you won't be able to finish school. Damn!
You thought it was Kaioken, but I'm Goku. And I hyperbolic chamber for hours, and now that I return, you get to see my truth. I'm about to do you worse than Luke Kane. This shit gonna be tragic, and baby, is what his mother gonna be crying over the casket. What?
And we out of here. Let's go. Gotta get up 5 in the morning. I'm about to go to sleep. Good interview.